How do you reflect on the game today, and do you think Arsenal created enough chances to win the game?
I think the first half we're kind of feeling each other out, and I think Tottenham are much stronger this year than last year, and they have a more aggressive pressing structure. They can do it physically, and they're very brave on the ball when they build, and especially in our press. We wanted to be patient and bait them in areas and create certain turnovers, and I think we did that at times. So that's why maybe the first half looked a little bit like we were feeling each other out. That was the case. We wanted to find the right moments, and we always knew that the second half was going to be important for us, off the back of the Bayern Munich game, of course, but also knowing Tottenham and how they usually play their 90-minute games. We knew the second half was going to be big for us, and I think we show that in the way we come out, and the players coming on with a lot of energy and quality, with Taylor and Olivia then from the 46th minute, and we create momentum. So I'm happy with that, and we have a lot of situations in and around their box, but we need to capitalize when we have momentum. It's again about momentum, like it was after Bayern, but now on the other side. What we'll look at is, I think we get passes into their box. The finishes aren't so easy from those moments we get in the box. So that's definitely something we want to look at. That, yeah, we have shots, but can we create bigger and better opportunities with clearer shooting opportunities?
Does this feel like a tricky period at the moment?
Yeah, of course. We said it in the changing room with the players. It's hard at the moment. We can't deny it. And even though happy with Leicester, happy with a lot of things, not the result against Chelsea, but a lot of things in the performance. Happy with the first half against Bayern. So it's not only hard and negative. There's also a lot of positives, but we're not getting the wins that we want at the moment. And a club like Arsenal, of course, wants and needs to win. So it's a frustrating period. But we still see enough to keep on building on, of course, and we see that there's things we can do that will turn it around for us, because we believe that we have all this quality, and we did so well last year. That hasn't just gone away all of a sudden, so that's there.
Rene, just to follow up on that, I think there's a bit of concern from some fans that maybe there's been a drop off in the performances from the Champions League. Do you kind of understand that concern?
Yeah, maybe it depends on what you're looking at and what angle you take. The Champions League was also hard for us last year. Yeah. We had to come back a couple of times, and we scored those 3 goals against Madrid in the second half. It wasn't easy, but we had the grit and determination and the belief that we could get what we wanted, and that's still there, of course. I think after that Champions League win, I think that showed how good we are when we're at our very, very best. Yeah. And that's something we need to keep on building on. How can we be consistently at our best, and how do we get things over the line when things are hard for ourselves? Because that's, like I just said to Tim, that's no denying that it's not coming easy for us at the moment.
Yeah, I know when I spoke to you before the start of the season, and you've kind of reiterated the message of wanting to get that consistency. What do you think is, I suppose, the explanation for maybe not finding that yet?
Yeah, I think, and that's always decides. That's, of course, that's the $1 million question that we all try to answer and that we all try to work on every single day. It's there's different expectations off the back of the last season and the success we had, and I think that's always playing a little role in the background, probably. And then there's some changes in the squad, so you have to build new relationships. Through the season, through the first block, a couple of players have come away from us, like Leah Kim, Katie Reed now, and so every team goes through that. So we just have to look at our game, and I think the WSL has changed. More teams can compete. You see it. It's not as easy anymore, and teams play differently. So we have to find solutions for those types of games as well.
Thank you.
Do you think the expectations were potentially too high coming into this? Like the Champions League maybe inflated some expectations for the season?
Yeah, but, a good question. I don't think we spoke much about it ourselves. But of course, what we said off the back of last season is look at what we can do when we're at our very, very best, and that creates belief in what we're doing and how good we can be. But we said ourselves and the players as well, we need to be very humble, because that was that was a one-off, and it was a difficult journey for us as well, that Champions League journey. And the challenge was, like we just spoke about, is to perform at this level consistently.
And Kyra Cooney-Cross got the nod today in midfield. Just want to ask, sorry, we were like kind of drifting away of going to tactics now, but like how do you assess her performance being in the middle of the midfield?
Yeah, very good. She's shown that she was ready to start today. I think she was disciplined in her positioning. I have to watch it back. There's always details where we wish she could have done something different, like everyone. But in general, disciplined in her positioning, and then you can see how much quality she has on the ball and what she can open up for us.
And the decision to bring Taylor Hines and Olivia Smith on at halftime, was that like planned or tactical?
No, never planned. We always plan for scenarios, but it was partly tactical. There was a yellow card involved as well. It's a North London derby, and we know that gets heated and there's emotions involved. So that was one of the reasons on the left back position. Also, Taylor Hines has been doing really well consistently, trains really well. I think she did well today coming on, and then Olivia Smith, we've loaded Beth a lot the last couple of games. She's played a lot, so we needed a new energy injection and something else on that wing, and wanted to go more 1v1 on their fullbacks. And then of course Olivia Smith is a really good option for us, and we're really happy. She's been managing some medical issues since the camp with Canada, but she's been training more consistently now, and she was ready to play today, so that's a real asset for us.
It was, hi Rene, it was 150 appearances for Steph Catley today, and I was just wondering how you feel she's coping with the leadership role in the absence of Kim and Leah.
Yeah, of course, can't deny that Kim and Leah, we miss them. They are our captains for a reason, and they feel strongly for the club. They understand the club really well, and they are experienced players. So, of course, we miss them. But we have a captaincy group with Lotte, Katie McCabe, and Steph Catley, and they all do it together now. And still, Kim and Leah in the environment are still good leaders for us. They're just not active for us on match day. So Steph is wearing the armband, and she does it really well. She's calm. She's a leader. She communicates really well, and especially in these kinds of games, you need composure. And Steph's always composed and likes to find solutions. But they're carrying it together. So together with Lotte and Katie, just someone needs to wear the armband.
Did Spurs? Sorry, can I ask you one last question? Did Spurs surprise you in any way today? Because it felt like they came up with in-game solutions, basically in the second half, where you were really pressing them. Suddenly they worked out how to do it.
Oh, they did the same as Bayern. So when they felt like they were under the pump a little bit, goalkeeper went down, and they started to play the long ball, second ball game. But I think we recognised that much better today, and we brought our midfield down, and we dealt with it much better than we did against Bayern.
Okay.
We'll leave it there.
Thank you.